I have a couple things I want to try. I thought I'd show you where I ended up yesterday because, of course, I played with these some more afterwards. So there's that one. Colored the bird black. I think I did a glaze using the golden paint on that one. It kind of goes that way. And then this one, just a little bit of green. And then kind of I do the green pen and then kind of dab it so it's not like a smooth, straight line. And then I used my Posca pen to do the back of that black, and then I did a little bit more color on top. Here's how the flower ended up. This one I really didn't like, so I did green in the back and violet here. Then some gesso. It's still not done. Still not loving it. That one's not dimensional, but that one, oh, that one is. I couldn't find the right color to outline that I wanted. That was thin enough, so I did like a blue and then a green to get that more teal color. And then this one, I outlined everything in white here and outlined the flower in black and added some more color. Outlined that one in gold. Outlined that one in gold. Outlined that one in black and added a little more color. And then I might add a bird, but I might watercolor the birds or color them somehow. Don't know where my pile went. Anyway, that's how that one ended up. That's how that one is so far. That one. That one, add a little stamping. And then I'm thinking of using the other piece on top. I might do it either the Prussian blue or black. You know, this piece. Is that the right one? Except the right one for that background. That's for the other one. I was thinking about putting a bird in here on one of those lines, but he needs some color. And this might need some brightening up. I'm thinking about putting him here. He might become teal. We'll see. Then there's that one, which could go either way, really. And that one ended up with kind of a couple flowers and a leaf. And then did some outlining in teal and bright green and pink. And that one, I did one side in black, and then the other side I outlined in gold. So I thought that was kind of a neat look. So that's where I am so far with the ATCs. I don't even know if these are the right size for ATCs. They're just, no, they're a little bigger than an ATC. They're 3 by 4. So, oops. ATCs are 2.5 by 3. So I would have to cut these down to be ATCs. So these are journal cards. I guess I'll have to change my title. But I haven't posted that video yet, so shouldn't be a problem. Alright, so my first idea was, you know, I didn't like that I had to go back in and outline everything. So I thought, well, what if I start with the color that I want the outline to be? Because it's dimensional, there's always going to be just a little bit left. I'm just not sure how well the Yupo and everything will stick. So these are black. And these are graphite with a little, whatever was on the plate, little black and blue mixed in. And then we've got just a line with some circles. This is Asemic writing. And then this is just a line for the bird to sit on. That could be water. And then the Asemic writing works really nicely for putting a bird, you know, so the bird's not at the bottom. And it gives them something to stand on. So that was kind of fun. And then after that, I want to do these. This one's the Yupo and then gessoed all over. This one, the background is gessoed. There was stuff on the plate, so it's a mess. And this is just cardstock. So they'll take the inks differently. This is Yupo. This is Yupo that's already got color. This is cardstock. And then gesso with other colors in it. So they'll take the inks differently. So we'll see how it all turns out. These have no gesso or anything, but we get Yupo, cardstock, and this is a little bit more glossy. So, and this is Yupo. This is Yupo, and then this is cardstock with the gesso in the back. So we'll see how those take with the ink. And then this is just a plain one that I haven't done anything. I think because if I thought about doing these first and then showing you this, but then I decided, I guess, to bring you along. So let's go ahead and start with kind of a bright color. so that my brayer's a mess because I was using it with gesso. The gesso was thick. And this is a little on the thick side. Oh, and I was also, maybe not this video, but when I do the inking, hopefully I'll remember to do the backs of these. Although I need something for something for this right now. I need something to brayer on. I got too much over here. There we go. So we'll just take all of them. All of you wants all of me. And I could be careful and not get the backs messed up, or I could just do this, which will just add more color to the backs. I mean, if they're going to be actual journal cards, they may end up having paper on the back of them anyway. And if not, I think you could actually probably write with like a metallic on there. Alright, so this one is a graphite one, right? Yeah, so we got a little bit of an outline. And then this one's black. So the black is a little bit more, you can see it more. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, see, there was some other color still on the plate, so I love how that's looking. But I wanted to start with a lighter color so that we could build color in the background so the black would stand out a little bit more. And of course, if I grab some, see, I like how that is coming out. And see, the gesso takes it different than the cardstock and whatnot. We ended up with a wide thing happening there. I'm not sure how, I mean, it's kind of like a little halo. It's not too bad. Just try to get some of that off of there. And then I'll add another color. See, some of it was still. Alright, did I grab out the bright green yet? No, I got the turquoise. I want the. Oh, there it is. When they're on the floor, I can't always quite see what's going on down there. I think that's too much. Oh well. Just kind of staying in the same color family for right now. So if my paint's a little bit thicker, then maybe. Okay, that's bright. Do I want them all to have that bright green on them? I don't know. That's the one that had the halo, so that took away some of the halo. Halo, halo, halo. There we go. Still got some of the green showing through. Alright. And let's go ahead and just pick that up. Oops. So I hope everybody is doing well. I don't know if you've tried any of the things. Alright, I want this a little bit darker though, so I want to add just a little bit of black, I think. Or if I want to mute it, I would add the opposite on the color wheel, which is what, orange? But I just want to, I'm going to add some darkness back in. Alright. I'm going to mix it, mix it, mix it, mix it, mix it. So that gives me some more of what I want. These are pretty wet. Now, probably would not be a bad idea to let them dry in between, but you're going to probably also get a different effect. So that's good. The bright green still shows through on that one. That brought quite a bit of darkness back to that one. See, the Yupo is still actually pretty bright on that one. And that's looking cool. So I think we can kind of see, hopefully, there's a little bit of a black outline here because we started with the black background. And maintaining the black outline on that one. And the graphite, you can still see like the gray sort of outline. It's not as dramatic as the black. So I think that was a good experiment, successful. I think we learned what we wanted to learn from that. Now I want to play with some inks. I know there's paint on here. I'll just, so you guys don't have to worry, I'll grab a cleaner plate. Not perfectly clean, but cleaner. Put these back over here. I have two baskets with the paints. One has like the, you know, the cool colors plus blacks and silvers and stuff. And the other one has the warm colors with the coppers and the white and whatnot. I'm looking for, oh, that's what I'm looking for. Just, I know I need more water in here. So I was looking for water to put in my sprayer, because we definitely want some of that with our inks. You can use watercolor inks, you know, like the distress inks. You could use the pads, the sprays. You could use food coloring, all the things. And I just grabbed what was closest. So I figured speckled egg, since we've already got so much blue on everything. Where are they all? They're all right here. So do a little blue. Don't actually have to add water when you do these. Whew. That did something with the, all right, but they seem to, they spread a little better with the water added. And you just won't have it be as vibrant a color, which is fine. So not a lot is picking up there, and the Yupo might not hold any of the inks, and that's okay. Let's do this one, because that would just give us a different look. Alright, so these are going to have to dry in between, most likely, and I can't use the heat dryer on any that have the Yupo. So that's a thing. And the gesso will pick up, and of course with the gesso has paint in it, and that's going to affect it. Let's see, where's the one that has, there it is. This one is just all covered in gesso and didn't get messed up quite as much. And, you know, sometimes I spray that too, but I don't think I need to right now. Alright, let's try some bolder. Something a little bit, well, we'll do brown. And just a little bit of spray. Oh, I sprayed a little bit of brown got on that one, but that's alright. Alright, I don't have a lot of places to put these to dry. Let's try brown on the bird. Oh good, the bird got all brown, so that's good. A little brown on this one. Because that will, you know, the pink won't be quite as prominent there maybe. And of course, if we use a Distress Oxide, it's going to be, this is Vintage Photo. This was Vintage Photo. So this is the spray stain and this is the oxide. Whoops. So you can see there's a difference in the two colors. Faux show. So yeah, see that's the spray, that's the oxide. Now I kind of need to, ooh, yuck, don't like that. But now I need to like make it look more on purpose. Let's see. I didn't bring over a lot of colors. Not that I can't go grab more colors. Oh, also, I forgot already. We want to do, so while those are drying, because that's going to take a minute to dry, I wanted to also see about inking these and doing it in a way so that, let's see, that is saltwater taffy and maybe some old paper, which is sort of a green. And I'm going to spray the back of this because it's cardstock, so it's going to need a little help going through to the front. So, might not go through to the front. I was hoping that it would. There we go. As I didn't want to affect the front color too much, but might have to go that way. I didn't want to keep clean hands today, no. I know, usually I just put my hand right on there. So the paint almost, yeah, the paint still comes through. So that'll be a fun thing to use. Where do we put that? Oh, am I prepared for that? No. Let's see, this one's like red orange. Should we just do some more saltwater taffy? A little bit of blue. And I'll spray the front, and I'll do the front this time, because the cardstock just doesn't go through as well as, well, see, now it does, right, as just regular paper. So now we definitely have more interest happening, and it's not just plain white. So you don't have to just use white paint. It's whatever. Let's see. Do we want to brown this out a little bit? You know what? Actually, let's do a little bit of both. We'll do some of the purple, villainous potion, and some vintage photo. And oh, spray the front. It does help if you spray the front. And we'll see. Hope it should change that red somewhat. That was a lot. Let's see. What if we go ahead and just take some of that purple? Nope, it's not working. I was hoping to take some of the purple off of there. That's all right. Just take this. So you can see how different it is over the red than in where there was no color. Also, the back's kind of cool. And what about this one's kind of a weird orangey. Should we just do, oh, let's just do blue. Opposite color wheel. And there's a little bit of brown in there, which is okay. This is speckled egg is very light. A little bit of brown. Spray, spray, spray. Spray, spray, spray. I know it sounds like I'm spraying a lot, but it's like more of a mist, so it's probably not as much as you think. If I was using a regular one, I would just do like a little bit of. So that, I think that looks way better now, personally. And then I can come in and outline those shapes if I wanted to. So fun, fun, fun. Any other ones? I think, oh, just the red. It's very red. And this is a weird, oh, it's, I know what that was. Let's see. No, it's pink. What do we want to do? Brown it out a little bit? We'll brown it out by doing a little bit of the old paper, which is green, which is the opposite on the color wheel to the reddish pinkish, maybe? I don't know. Can't hurt to try it, right? I mean, it's covered in paint. Not much as ink is going to take, probably. Yeah. Didn't really do much. Maybe greened out the weird stuff a little bit, but the back's more interesting now. But that wasn't bad as it was anyway, so. I think that was all of those. Now we want to add some more color to these if they're dry enough. Let's do a little bit of purple. It is a strong color. I'm just gonna kind of put it in a couple of places. Sorta. I don't know. You know what? We're just gonna do the whole thing purple, because why not? Because I wanted it in the background. That's why. If you're wondering, well, why though? Besides, why not? Why? Because I needed some color in the background. It's saturated. You can't even get any more liquid in there, huh? Let's see. No, I guess oh, maybe this one. A little bit of, just a little bit here and there, just to, and these are gessoed. They just don't have anything on them as far as dimensional stuff, but they'll be good for picking up. Actually, these were not gessoed. These were white paint, because I was, you know, trying to see the difference. But the white paint is less opaque, so it took a while for that to anything to happen with that. All right, I'm not sure how the gesso business is going with this. I need maybe a darker blue. Okay, got a little bit of blue on there. Oh, we got a little purple on that one. Let's see. What do I have up here? Because I don't feel like getting up right now. Ooh, yeah, forest moss. Which I might not have that one anyway. No, actually, no, I think I do. In the spray. Alright. Do a little bit. Just a little bit here and there. This one. Get that branch part down there. I kind of want to keep the bird brown though, if I can. Let's see. Forest moss. There we go. What if we want to do a little, this was the one that was painted. Just kind of want to grunge it up a little bit. Add some other something. Alright, these all need to dry pretty much before I can do much else to them. Now, the Yupo, alright, you know, I know, hold on. For the Yupo, you want some color, you gotta use alcohol. I'll be right back. And yes, I use alcohol inks on my plate. Doesn't bother me. I'm good with it. That's Distress Oxide. Alright, alcohol ink. Ooh, we got some pearl. Celestial Pearl. Let's try that one. Ooh, it's cool. Did I not shake it? I don't know. It's like, it's really cool though. Alright. Alright, maybe I should have. Looks weird on there. That's definitely grungy. I don't know. Well, that's Yupo, but it's got... Alright, this is Yupo. This is lettuce. Do a little bit of lettuce on that Yupo since we've got the green. Woo! That's going to give it like a little outline too. Interesting. It's interesting that I don't know why it's interesting, but it is. Let's see, where else do I have Yupo that is? Oh, right here. Should do a little lettuce on that one too. I lost the lettuce. Here it is. Of course, it has the ink on there. That probably is what's affecting it. But it may affect it in a cool way. So we'll let that dry on there and leak onto the paper, which I'm fine with. What else? Citrus. I got the patinas here too. Butterscotch. Love me some butterscotch. Alright, let's move you. See, they need to dry. I might have to pause while I dry these. Let's do some butterscotch here and another color. Ooh, wild plum. Since we've got that color up there, we'll see if we can do something. Of course, it'll orange out a little bit because of the butterscotch. Okay, now I'm just playing, right? No, not that one. What do I want? Let's try this one again. Mix in with the... Isn't that fun to watch, though? I mean, if nothing else, it's fun to watch. Cranberry. Alright, come on, come this way. Just spread those colors around. Come on. It doesn't want to open. I need pliers like Patricia has. Nope, that's not going to open. Stream. Alright. Over here, this is a little too orange now. Let me lighten that up a little bit. That's kind of cool. But now we need to do something up here to make it better. Alright, so the inks on the gesso, I mean, they did better on just the plain. Actually, this was white. Just the white. Actually, this one, it might have even been iridescent. And then this was just titanium white paint. And this is gesso. But I had so much paint in the gesso back there that it's just kind of not doing what I want it to do. The butterfly looks kind of cool. So the cardstock's taking it fairly well. Let's do something else to get these polka dots. Getting some good color and brightness. Oh, let's do this oxide. This is, oh, Uncharted Mariner. No, that's not what I want. I want Evergreen Bow. Mermaid. Let's do Mermaid. Now these are the re-inkers for the Distress Oxides. So I would definitely want to, I don't think I shook that up enough, but oh well. I'm going to add, and just kind of get our polka dots in there. And the polka, that's, we'll see. When it, that one does not have Yupo on it, so that one I can... That one I can definitely, it's greening out a little bit because of the brown that I had on here. And you can see where there wasn't gesso. That's where that darker brown is landing. Probably going to end up just doodling over that and covering the mess that is. I don't know. Things don't always go as planned, especially if you're trying something new. But that doesn't mean you don't try, because you learn stuff either way. You're always going to learn something. Alright. My speckled egg left a lot to be desired in the spray. So let's try it in the the re-inker. That's the word I'm trying to say. We have distress photo. Ooh, weathered wood is one of my favorites too. That's not even opened yet. It's because I have more than one. Remember how I said weathered wood is one of my favorites? Yeah. It is definitely one of my favorites. I don't want to water it too much. Ooh, let's put a little weathered wood on this one. Not hating it, not hating it. Whoops. I know it's not dry is the problem. Oh, got a little bit of splatter on that one, which is good and fine. We smush it out a little bit. It'll look cool in the end. Alright, I'm going to pause because this all needs to dry some. It's all very, very wet. So let me pause and take care of that because it's all going to dry later, so don't be too scared. And then I'm going to figure this one out, or I'm going to throw it away. We'll see. Here's the aftermath of it all. Let's see. Oh, this one I think came out all right. I did some black out, like there's kind of a black shadow and a gold highlight sort of, and then just used, you know, my chunky marker, favorite tool, and added some gold over on that side too. So I kind of like how that one came out. This one, I don't love it. So yeah, I don't think the inks were as successful as the paints. I think I like the paints better. And on gesso anyway. I like the inks on this with the black in the background and whatnot. And that's how he came out. I did the same thing here with shadow in black and the highlight in gold. And just outlined him in black. What else? That one, I added that, like I have this patina stuff that I added on there. And the rest of the wings, where are they? I inked in black, which I might do it again because there's still some white showing. But I'll put that on there. And then I don't know how I feel about the rest. I might do some doodling in the background as well. So that one's not really finished. This one's a little bit better. I added some circles and lines. Like, I used that, I used this, the yellow ochre, which really looks more like sepia. It was too dark, so I just blotted it so that it wouldn't be as dark. Let's see, what else was there? Everything. Oh, this one was a struggle. But when I'd done a bird with the fire brick, and then I just kind of dipped that in there, so that's where those came from. Anything I did to this Yupo would just wipe off. So the dots or would wipe, like, you know, I would just end up with quite a mess. So, but when I used the, not archival ink, the distress ink, the forest moss, I could rub it off everywhere else, and then on this paper, it just stayed with the line. So that was kind of a cool look. And then I used the stays on so that ink would stay on there. Let's see, this is how this one turned out. That's the red bird that I tried making, and his legs coming off. Not sure where he's going to end up. Then I've got a brown bird that I inked up with some forest moss and brown. Not sure where he's going to end up either. Let's see. Saw those. I feel like I'm missing some things. We saw that. Oh, yeah. Alright, so this is what this one's looking like. Definitely needs work. Still wet. But it has Yupo on it, so I can't use the thing to dry it. These I showed you all earlier. This, I think this we're just going to call it a loss. The ink took weird here, and then I used bright colors there, and it's just all, I don't know. I don't know. Oh, and we did these. And so I might add some doodling to those. I have this leaf stencil that I could do something with. And, oh, the papers. You want to see the papers? They're not even dry yet. I went and had lunch. It's been a while since I've been down here, and everything's still not quite dry. There's that. You can definitely see the purple a little bit more coming through there. That really doesn't look any different. This was improved with the inks. I think that looks good with the inks too. So on some things, inks are good, but on other things, inks don't work so great. I still feel like I'm missing something. I usually am. Usually I turn off the camera and I'm like, ah, forgot that one. But I can't see anything right now. So that is that for today. We did some experimentation, some fails, some successes, and then you got to see what I finished from yesterday. I'll keep playing with some of these, and in upcoming videos show you whatever is new if I can remember. And so yeah, hope you guys have a delightful day. Love you.